I feel like I can smell the rain from in here.
I don't smell
It's
it.
my pregnant nose.
You're just over
Me
there.
and Ko are like,
You smelling it, Koa? Welcome back to Oatmeal.
yes. That was like very sensual sounding.
Oh, I was just trying to be relaxing because they're
Oh.
listening to this while they eat their oatmeal.
And the rain.
And there's rain. I wonder if you can hear it in the mic.
I feel like probably.
Yeah, I think you can. Perfect. We're setting the mood.
This is a moody episode.
Should we turn the lights off?
No.
Okay.
Light some candles.
No. Grab some oatmeal.
Mm-hmm.
Get your breakfast ready.
Mm-hmm.
Turn it up.
That means you need to be releasing in the morning.
I did release this one at 8 a.m.
Oh, did you?
The one today, yeah.
On purpose for
No, I didn't think about it, no.
Oh.
That's just if I finish editing in time to schedule it in advance, I always schedule it for 8.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't, sometimes I'm editing on Wednesday
Mm-hmm.
to post it, so I don't always do that. But
yeah.
I would like to, I think, have it just posted every Wednesday morning.
Mm-hmm. Have
some oatmeal with your oatmeal.
Yeah.
I think that would be nice. And if you listen to this not in the morning, how dare you? That's all I have to say about that.
What are you doing?
What have you done this past week? What have you been up to?
I don't know. I went to a stand-up thing last night.
Stand-up comedy?
Yeah.
Who?
Ooh? What'd you say?
I said who?
Oh, I think you said it. Ooh.
Ooh.
I went with my husband and my sister. Her friend was performing. It was just at this sushi bar.
Oh.
And it was just bad. But it was fun. Like, there were some, like, really drunk people who were getting up, and it was really funny.
Was it, like, open mic? Like, anyone could get up?
Yeah.
Okay. Was anyone funny? Like, actually funny, not just drunk?
The girls were funny. Most of the girls were funny.
Okay.
There was, like, probably 3 girls that got up.
Mm-hmm.
The rest, I think there was, like, 12 guys probably that got up that weren't funny.
Dang.
But there was one guy that I hated that just, like, he just made me feel so uncomfortable, and I felt so creepy vibes from him.
Really?
Yeah.
Like what? Can you give an example of something he said?
Oh, it was just, like, so sexual.
I feel like that's everyone's go-to.
Yeah.
Crack a sex joke.
Well, yeah, that's been everyone's go-to since 6th grade.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so not your sense of humor then. Not your cup
Not
of
that
tea.
guy, no.
No. Was he bald?
Nope.
Receding hairline?
Nope.
Full head of hair, huh?
Yes, I think. Why?
I'm just trying to put an image in my head.
Oh.
And you just rejected everything that I had. I was like flashing the images. First he was bald. Then he had a receding hairline. And then
he was huge.
Like tall?
Tall, big dude.
Dang.
But just like freaking creepy. So creepy.
Did you talk to him after the show?
Absolutely not. I was like, Gabby, I want to stay 50 feet away from him at all times.
You get a restraining order. Just based off his comedy.
You've been served. Meet me in court. That was a horrible stand-up routine.
I've never gone to a stand-up comedy show.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I've watched some on TikTok.
We should go to one.
We should. It was at a sushi place?
Yeah, a bar, so...
That sounds like it was a good time.
It was fun.
Yeah. That's super fun.
What'd you do this week?
I already told you this, but I got new Apple headphones. AirPod Maxes.
Oh my God.
I'd been thinking about it for months, like 6 months. I'd been debating, going back and forth about whether I wanted them or not. Because I just had cheapy Amazon ones that were like $30. And they were fine, but they hurt my ears because they sit on it, not around it.
Mm-hmm.
Like these headphones I have on, they sit around my ears, so I can wear these for hours and be fine. But my other ones, they just hurt after like 30 minutes. And I wear them every single day. Like I wear headphones while cooking. I wear them when I go on a run. I wear them during work.
Yeah.
So I'm like, this will be a good investment, I think. And
worth your money.
Yeah. And oh my gosh, I love them.
Yay.
They're amazing.
What color are they?
Green.
Wow. Is that your favorite?
They're amazing. Yeah. Honestly, they're beautiful.
Really?
Yeah. Like I just look at them. They're not like, it's a very subtle green. Like I thought that it was going to be like how I said it, green,
Mm-hmm.
but it's really like
muted green.
It's like green.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really like pastel-y almost. And the top of them, the headband part is like very, very subtle light green. And then the case that they come in is like a darker green. And so all together, it's just so pretty. And I just stare at
That does
them.
deserve a green.
Yes, because I love it so much. Yeah.
If I like getting big, expensive toys because it feels like Christmas for adults. It's like
It
so
literally
exciting. It's
does.
like toy.
Yeah. It's like, especially when you're waiting for it to get delivered. And it's like every day you're getting a little closer to seeing it. It's like the best feeling ever.
Yeah.
Like you can't be depressed if you have an Amazon package that's going to be delivered soon. It's impossible.
They just need to wrap them.
They should, yeah. I mean, maybe I should. There's an option to like select.
Gift wrap?
Yeah. Is it a gift?
Let me see.
Because that would be amazing. You get all of your Amazon orders gift wrapped, so it's Christmas constantly.
Let's see. I think that only works if you like add it to a registry.
Oh, and like
know.
someone else has to buy it for you.
Yeah. Whoops. I just added toilet paper to my baby registry.
Okay, noted.
I just get tons of toilet paper.
That's the only thing on your list. You should ask Addie, because she's been doing, well, when she's had a kid recently, but also she does that thing on Instagram where she says like she asks everyone like what's not worth it to get. You should ask her like what those answers are.
Yeah.
So then you can see what kind of things you don't actually need.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure there's some stuff.
Yeah. Like, do I really need diapers? Does the baby really need diapers?
No, I think they should just be freeballing it. It's more nature. It's more in tune with nature.
Yeah. I'll just teach them when they're really young to use the toilet.
I mean, why isn't everyone doing that? That seems
so much easier.
Why are we putting them in diapers when we could be potty training them out the womb? People are so stupid sometimes, I swear.
So no diapers.
No diapers. Did you listen to our last episode that I just posted?
No.
There's one part that I just want to talk about real quick. So I use an AI editing software to finalize everything. Like I edit everything. I cut down the content to what we want in the episode. And then I run it through an AI editing software that takes out dead air. And like anytime we say and it catches it, it'll take those out.
Mm-hmm.
And then it enhances the audio. And so I love it. It saves me a ton of time.
Good.
But sometimes it makes weird cuts that don't really make sense.
Mm-hmm.
And in this last episode, I just left it in. I didn't want to fix it. It would be too complicated. But we were talking about our ideas that we have, our business ideas, but it always cut off the S of ideas. So for like 3 words in a row where we're saying ideas, it just says idea. So it's like, we have good idea. We have lots good idea. It's just like back to back good idea.
We have good idea and good ideas, so it works.
Yeah, I just thought that was funny. I just wanted to bring
good
it up.
idea. Good idea we have.
We have so many good ideas. It just cut off the S of every time we said
That's
ideas.
so funny.
Yeah, I don't know why
let's make these girls sound like fools.
Yeah, they'll
like
never
fool.
know. Like fool. Like people are gonna think we're dumb. Like that's how we actually talk.
Good idea.
We have good idea. We have too many idea. Well, you had something that you wanted
have
to bring
something.
up.
Yes, just a story, I guess.
Story time.
I went to a farewell, and she is going to Spokane.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
I love Spokane.
Yeah,
I'll tell my family to look out for her.
watch out. There's a missionary coming for you. But in her farewell talk, she was saying that she never really wanted to go growing up. And then, like, as she started getting older, like in high school, she thought, like, well, like, maybe I could go, or maybe I could just, like, do a service mission.
Mm-hmm.
And then she, like, signed up for a service mission, and then she felt like that was wrong. And then she eventually just decided to go on a mission, and she got offered a bunch of, like, scholarships, and she, like, named all of the scholarships that she was, like, getting offered, which I thought was funny. But she's like, I know that was just Satan trying to keep me from going on a mission.
Oh, he's so evil.
Yeah. Satan was offering her scholarships to stay home.
She would have been following the devil if she chose to take those scholarships and get a free education.
Yeah, it's so sad that, like, that's what the church has somehow twisted our thoughts into thinking.
Yeah.
Like, something good that happens to you, like getting a scholarship, is actually bad.
Yeah, like from the devil trying to tempt you.
Yeah.
That's a good temptation.
Yeah.
All temptation should be that good. Here, you can have a free education if you follow me.
The devil's not as bad as we think if he's handing out scholarships.
Yeah. Well, and people in the audience were probably like, wow, so true. Like, Satan really was trying to keep you from going on the mission.
Yeah. It's crazy.
It is crazy, like, being on the outside looking in. I was thinking about this the other day. I'm really grateful that you and me are kind of in the same... Like, we're kind of deconstructing together.
Mm-hmm.
We're at different points of it. And, like, I've gone more atheist and you've gone more, like, as far as I know, it could have changed now, but more like Christian, like following Jesus, right? Or is that different now?
No, I think I just believe there was a word for it. Like, I don't know if there's a God, but
like,
I would
agnostic?
like there to be.
Oh, okay. I don't know what that's called.
I don't know about Jesus.
Okay. So you don't know, but you would like there to be
a God.
Yeah. So we're on like we've gone kind of different directions, but we're on the same. Like, we're doing it together, and we're able to be. It just feels really good to be able to be open with someone about this that can also understand and is going through it at the same time. And it just has given me so much more confidence in my decisions to, I mean, some would say that you're the devil tempting me.
Yes.
Because
I have so many scholarships I'm offering you.
Yeah. Because you're affirming my desire to not be associated with the church. But it's all that to say, I'm really grateful for you.
Oh, I'm grateful for you too.
Yeah, and I think it's been really nice.
Yeah, it has been nice.
I can't believe that we went so long without talking.
When you moved back.
Yeah. Well, and like, like 4 years, really. We weren't in each other's life.
Well, you were gone.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it was like purposefully.
No.
We just like weren't around each other.
It was just life. Yeah. Like, I stayed in Virginia and then went on a mission, then moved to Spokane.
But then when you did move back, we tried to get together a couple times.
Yeah. It's just crazy because, like, you're such a huge part of my life now that's like, I can't picture a time where you weren't, even though there was a time where, like, I didn't know what you were doing every day.
Yeah.
Now I know.
Now she knows.
Everything.
Well, yeah, it's fun because we were, like, really close in high school.
Yeah, in
grew up in high school and junior high.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like we reconnected, though.
It doesn't feel like we lost any time at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not like a rekindled friendship. It's like just continuing.
Yeah.
We used to, I think we've always been destined to do something like this together. Because in junior high, we made videos together. And they were really good.
They were amazing. Do we have them still?
We tried looking for them the other day when we
were months ago.
Was that not just the other day? That was definitely months ago. You're right. You're right. We made a video. It was for a competition in junior high. Like, you saw a flyer above the drinking fountain.
I do not know what you're talking about.
The Dollar Tello
That was for a project for school?
It was a competition. Like, you saw a flyer. There was a flyer. Remember what the flyer looked like? It was above the drinking fountain in junior high. And you were like, I want to do this. Would you do it with me? So that's why we made that video, was to enter into a competition.
Enter it?
I don't think we did.
Good.
But, I mean, it had a beginning, middle, and end. Maybe we did. It was a completed project.
We had to get some credit somewhere for it.
So I think we're destined to do this kind of thing together. We've been doing it since junior high.
Well, yeah, we need to get back into the film industry. Is that sexual?
No. Adult film industry. We're not going there.
Oh, yeah, we need to get back into stripping.
Yeah. Those were the days.
Yeah, so you were gone for 4 years, then you came back, and then we started stripping together.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That's about what I remember. Thank you for sharing.
Oh, you're welcome.
Do you have anything else to say about that?
No, that was like way less exciting. I think I must have texted you right after it happened or something.
You must have when the emotions were still high.
Yeah.
I think it's still interesting. Like, I think it's worth sharing.
Yeah.
It just is another example of what brainwashing looks like.
To twist, like, getting offered a scholarship into the devil is offering it to you is crazy.
Yeah. Do you want to hear just another random thought I had that I wrote down?
Mm-hmm.
I wrote down, I thought I would love having my booty smacked and being touched randomly by my boyfriend, but turns out it's quite inconvenient. So, like, as a kid growing up and, like, fantasizing about my relationship, I was like, I would love to have someone that just, like, smacks my booty as they walk by me in the kitchen or something.
Okay.
I thought I would love it.
And you don't?
Michael didn't really do that the first few years of our relationship, but the past couple weeks, he's gotten really touchy.
Why?
Just out of nowhere. I don't
You
know.
think it's because he's working less?
Maybe. And we're around each other more. His work has been, like, cut in half. Like, we're around each other way more now. So maybe it is that. Like, maybe he's just around me more and is like...
And you hate it now?
I don't hate it, but it's, like, really inconvenient. Like...
Stop, Michael. That is really inconvenient of you.
You're really inconveniencing
me.
Like, it's just so sudden and shocking, and it's not enjoyable. Like, I'm not like, yes, I love that when he does. I'm not like, stop, but...
You're like, this is inconvenient.
Yeah, I just find it inconvenient because it's so shocking and out of nowhere and abrupt, and it's just...
Why is he doing it? Just to, like,
I think...
slap your butt? Or
Yeah.
is it more like, I want your booty?
I think a combination.
Okay.
So, yeah, I just wanted to share. I wrote it down this morning. I was like, I'm going to tell Lexy about this.
Is his sex drive higher right now?
I wouldn't say so. I'd say it's a little less than usual, actually. So it's an interesting switch that, like, we used to not be very touchy, especially not in my parents' house.
Yeah.
Like, we're very...
Does he do it around other people?
No, it's always when no one's there.
Okay, so you dread when it's just you two alone and he's bean dipping the shit out of you.
Yeah, I'm, like, always, like, looking around.
You're
Where
just so
is he?
paranoid.
Oh, it's because I don't want to be inconvenienced.
I cannot be inconvenienced again by this bean dipper.
Yeah, I just thought it was funny that I was so looking forward to this part of my life in a relationship that, like, my boyfriend loves me so much that he, like, just smacks my butt as he walks by.
But it's so inconvenient. That's such a funny word to describe it. I think that is so funny you used that word. Inconvenienced.
Because it's not like I hate it. I don't hate it.
It's just a minor inconvenience.
It is. It's just, it takes me out of whatever I'm doing. And sometimes it hurts.
How hard is he?
Not hard.
You?
But, like, you know when you get the perfect...
It just stings
It
a
just
little.
stings a
tiny bit.
little, yeah. But I usually have, like, a layer of clothing to protect.
Yes.
But sometimes, after a shower, I do not.
Yes.
And that's when it hurts.
Consider yourself inconvenienced.
You just got inconvenienced, bitch.
Come here, let me bean dip you. I can't relate to that. I do enjoy when Hunter smacks my butt.
This has been a daily thing, multiple times a day for the past few weeks.
Well, he's just bored. I don't know.
Yeah, I think he's just bored.
It's just like, whoop, got a girl right there. Slap you in the booty.
Got nothing else to do.
My work has been cut in half. I'm a free man. I can inconvenience my lady all that I want.
Yep.
I'm so glad you told me that. That's so funny.
I thought you would like it. Okay, should we get into the mental health stuff?
Yes.
Okay, so I thought we were talking about what we could talk about today, and I thought something that I've been struggling with lately that I haven't had a chance to bring up in therapy yet. So, although my appointment is Monday, so I will. But I feel like I am falling behind and running out of time to do things I want to do. Like, I feel like I should have a house by now. I feel like I should be getting pregnant right now. And maybe that's just because my best friend is pregnant. 2 of my friends are pregnant right now. So maybe it's just me being baby hungry because of other people. But I feel like I'm running out of time to be pregnant. So I have like that pressure. Like, am I getting too old and decrepit to have babies? Like, I always pictured when I was in high school, I thought I was going to get married at 18, have kids by 20.
I think that was what we all thought.
Yeah.
Growing up Mormon.
Like, yeah. I mean, that's what they want you to do.
Yeah.
Meet someone instantly.
And if we don't, we're stressed and like way behind.
Yeah. So I feel very far. I'm like, I've been content up until maybe the last month, maybe the last year or so.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I've just been like, it's been hard for me because I want to be in a house with my husband, pregnant, and like, just like that feels like success to me. That feels like I did it.
Yeah.
And I feel
I made it.
Yeah. And I feel so frustrated because it feels so out of reach, so far away. And yeah, it's just been hard. Yeah. So I'm assuming other people are feeling the same. Yeah. They always say that.
If you feel something, someone else probably does too. Is that what you're saying?
No.
No? Really? Was I way off?
Yeah. I don't know where you got that.
Wait, really? What were you trying to say?
I was trying to say, like, they always say that people feel behind. Like, you're always comparing yourself to your peers. But that works too. That's okay.
People always say a dime a dozen, right?
Yeah. You win some, you lose some.
So, like, what do you feel like will change in your life if you have those two things? Like, are you unhappy right now? Do you feel like you'll like be happy with the house and the baby, or like, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I would be, but comparing it to my life now, like right now, I live with my boyfriend in my parents' house, and we don't want to get married until we can move out, and we don't want kids until we're in our house, moved out, and we can't, because we bought property and we're trying to build. The building process, we are talking to someone else that is building next to our property. And he said it's going to be like a 4-year process. And he just told us that on like last Sunday.
Because like you guys have to go through the same process.
Yeah, because we have to follow the same process, talk to all the same people, get all the same permits, like all the super annoying stuff. And he said that everyone at every step of the way is trying to stop you from building for some reason.
What a dick.
Yeah.
So no one wants you to do this. It's going to take 4 years. You're going to be miserable.
No, he's actually really nice though. But yeah, everything he said sucked. Like, dang. So I think like hearing that, really kind of put me over the edge of like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be living in my parents' house until I'm 30 at least. And that just sounds horrible. Like when my older sister first moved out and went to college, she eventually like, I don't know exactly. In my mind, as a high schooler, what I perceived the situation as was she ran out of money and had to move back home.
Mm-hmm.
When she did that, I told myself I will never move back home. When I'm out at 18, I'm out.
That's it.
Yeah. And I did that for a while. I mean, I went to school away from home. I served a mission. And then I moved with Michael to Spokane.
Mm-hmm.
And we lived with his sister. And I was really like proud of myself for that. But then moving down here, in the economy and the housing market and like everything just being super crappy and garbage right now, I feel stuck.
Mm-hmm.
So going back to your question, I feel like there's more freedom. Like to me, it feels like when I picture me pregnant in a house that we built together, that feels like freedom
Mm-hmm.
and like success.
Yeah.
And like Michael and I have never lived just alone. We lived with his sister, now we live with my parents. And I don't know what we're like when we live long term alone.
Well, he's gonna be slapping your ass all over the house.
My gosh.
It's gonna be really inconvenient.
Oh
for
my
you.
gosh, maybe I don't want that. Maybe I'm rethinking this whole thing. But yeah, it seems like freedom to me.
Yeah.
And I want it so freaking bad.
Yeah. I feel bad that me being pregnant is making you
No,
feel like
no.
sad, or I don't know.
I don't think it is. Because I've been wanting.
Hunter's calling me.
You're good.
Hi, sorry.
Hey, does Lia want anything?
No, she's good. No.
Just the pizza then?
Maybe like a churro too. Or
See, those will play the ball.
or a smoothie. Can you do pepperoni?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, thanks. Okay, love you. Bye. What?
I was just saying you should have answered and said, "You're live."
Live from New
Oatmeal.
York, it's Hunter McFall.
You should have let him say something.
What do you gotta say to our fans?
Exactly. Exactly like that.
Dang it.
I know.
Next time.
So I was just thinking about a missed opportunity.
Yeah, your face was like
I was deep in thought.
you just messed up, Lexy. And I had a great idea.
That was so embarrassing. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I was deep in thought imagining that scenario. So, yeah. You don't need to feel bad
Okay.
for being pregnant.
Well, I just don't want you to feel sad or like
I don't think I mean, it's not because of you being pregnant. I think it's just, I think no matter what, even if you weren't, I would be feeling like this because I'm approaching 30 and that scares me. So,
well, you got 3 years.
yeah, but
We're still in our 20s.
we're almost 30.
Is 30 like a big milestone for you? Like,
I just always imagined that I'd be on my own by now.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't necessarily, like, once I got over the fact that I didn't want to be married at 18, and I didn't feel like I was a failure for not doing that. And, I mean, I met Michael 2 weeks after I got home from my mission, and we've been together ever since. So,
How many years is that?
6 years. Yeah. It's been terrible.
So inconvenient.
It's been so inconvenient. But like I'm really happy with where our relationship is, like who we are as a couple, and the fact that we can
It's so cute.
the fact that we can live with my parents and like still thrive as a couple. Like I think it's really awesome, and I know that I'll look back on this time with gratitude eventually. And I have so much free time to like explore other things, like doing this podcast with you and my plant Instagram. And like, I have a lot of freedom in a sense, but it's like
Yeah.
this one specific thing that
Yeah.
like I pictured my life being me on my own at 30, not relying on my parents. And it feels like everyone around me is doing that.
Yeah.
And it's just me that's failing.
I'm sad you feel like that.
It's okay.
I feel like I've constantly been chasing something. Like
Yeah.
like when we were in our apartment, I wanted to buy a house. Now I bought a house. And I want something more. You know, there's always something more that I want. Like, when am I just going to be happy and content? Like, looking back on living in that apartment, I mean, our monthly rent was way cheaper. It was fun, like, kind of being secluded, farther away from everyone. And it was just like, it was fun. But, like, in the moment, I was like, I don't want to be here.
Yeah.
Not, like, constantly, but, like, and I think that's, like, innate in us to want more, obviously, and to grow. And but yeah, I just want to be like happy with where I'm at and know that there's always more we can be achieving or getting, but we should just be happy.
Yeah.
I just want to be happy.
I know it's crazy that it's so hard to see it when you're in it. Like
these are the good old days.
Yeah. Are you quoting The Office?
Maybe. I don't know.
Okay, because I was about to quote The Office, and he's literally like, I wish you knew you were in the good old days while you were actually in them.
Oh, yeah.
I was about to say that, and then you said that.
Sorry. I ruined it for you.
No, you didn't. I think it's cool. We're on the same page.
Yes.
I'm like excited about that. What am I thinking?
What?
What am I thinking right now?
I don't know. Stop looking at me like that, please.
Okay, well, you failed.
We are not on the same page.
Nope, and I'm never going to tell you what I was thinking. You don't deserve to know. Yeah, I think it's like everyone says, it's the saying, the grass is always greener, that we argued about what it actually says in prior episodes.
The grass isn't always greener on the other side.
The grass is always greener on the other side.
It's not, though. We all know it.
The point is that
you
it's
can
not.
say it as much as you want. I know it's not.
No one is trying to convince you that it is.
You're saying it like it's a statement, like I should believe it.
No, it's just like people think that way. Like, people are always thinking
the grass is always greener on the other side.
Yeah, that's exactly how it's supposed to be said.
Well, the grass is always greener.
Yes. Like that. Do you get it?
Okay, sure. Do you get it, you idiot? The grass is always greener.
I can't do this with you. I'm sorry.
Can't have the grass is greener conversation with me.
It's too soon. Too vulnerable of a thing to talk about. But it is that, like, always thinking that there's something better. Oh, and the other thing that's like triggering it and like tying into why I'm feeling like this is the stupid parade of homes. The Utah Valley Parade of Homes.
Yeah.
That thing messed me up.
Really?
All the freaking mansions.
That's so sad. Like, thinking about you and Michael, like, driving around, paying money to go see it. It's messed you up.
I've been screwed up ever since. There's some crazy mansions out there.
Really?
Like, they have full basketball courts. One house had a rock climbing wall. A shooting range in their basement.
Yeah, that would make anyone feel like shit.
Yeah, and it's like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
I'm a customer service rep.
Yeah.
So it's just like, part of me is like, it's really cool. Like, I love exploring houses. So it was super fun and I would do it again. But it's hard to not compare your life to that and be like, okay, I live with my parents. And there's people out here with millions and millions of dollars who are putting basketball courts in their house.
Yeah, who actually live like this. There are people out there.
Like, this is their home. It's not a museum. This is their home. And it's like, people, I don't know. It's just crazy that that's out there. And how can you not walk through all that and just be like, oh, yeah, things are good over here.
Yeah.
Go home to my parents.
Yeah. No.
In our one bedroom.
Yeah, it's hard to not compare yourself.
Yeah. So I just feel like there's probably someone else out there who's feeling the same. And I pulled up an article from, it's actually on LinkedIn.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know they posted articles on there, but they do. And it's called The Fear of Falling Behind in Life and How to Tackle This.
That was written for Leah Smith.
Literally for, it says at Leah Smith.
Yeah.
They tagged me. It's by a CEO guy. He's the CEO at Career Accelerator. His name is, I'm going to mess it up if I try to say it.
That's kind of a weird thing for a Career Accelerator guy to be writing an article about.
Yeah, like he did it. He's a CEO.
I don't know.
I didn't think about that. Now I kind of hate him. I'm just going to read a few things. There was I copied and pasted a ton of stuff into this notes app, but we can stop whenever. So just stop me.
Okay.
If you hear something that you like or hate.
Okay.
When we start to realize as humans we have more in common than we do apart, in most cases it can placate. Is that how you say that?
Placate?
Placate?
I have no idea.
Okay, I don't either. In most cases, it can our sense of competition and helps alleviate us feeling so emotionally charged about falling behind others.
So it's saying when we realize we have things in common with other people, it makes us feel better about ourselves.
Yes. It helps alleviate feeling like you're falling behind. The placating.
The placate. The placenta.
Yep.
That's what it is. The placenta.
You know how much the placenta is worth?
Like $50,000.
Are you going to sell yours?
That's completely illegal.
Oh.
Sure.
Are you going to eat it?
I heard people like freeze it.
And keep it?
Maybe eat it.
I think people eat it.
I want it. I don't want
You want it?
I don't want the hospital to sell my placenta and make $50,000 on me.
Wait, that's so true.
I don't know if they do that. But
I mean, they're so money hungry.
yeah.
They've gotta.
Yeah.
They've gotta be selling those placentas. I mean, they're not throwing $50,000 down the trash.
I don't even know what a placenta is. It's what feeds the baby, right?
I thought it's what the baby is in. The sack that the baby's in.
Is the sack the placenta?
I have no idea. Now I'm nervous that I sound really stupid. Because maybe it is just something, because it comes out, does it come out after the baby?
Mm-hmm.
So it can't be what the baby, maybe, I don't know.
It's what the baby's attached to. Okay, the placenta. I'm like trying to explain it from my brain when I have the definition pulled up on my phone. So I'll just read the definition.
Okay, definition, yeah.
The placenta is a temporary organ that connects a fetus to the mother's uterus during pregnancy. It's also known as the afterbirth and is the first and largest organ to develop after conception. Well, what does it do? The placenta is a disc of tissues that develops into the uterus shortly after the conception and attaches to the uterine wall. The fetus is connected to the placenta by the umbilical cord.
Yes.
The placenta's role is to provide nutrients and oxygen to the fetus and to remove waste products.
Okay. Yeah, so you were right.
Well, I do have a baby in my belly.
You do have a baby in your belly?
I should know.
That would have been even more embarrassing if you were wrong.
Well, the placenta's my child, right? I'm like, the baby came out, but where's the placenta?
Where's the placenta?
Where's my baby?
Get that thing away from me.
Oh. What is that?
Oh, we're joking. Like, she would never say that to her baby.
I would never. Break away.
She wants, but she does want the placenta.
Give me the placenta.
Anyways, I'll just keep reading. It helps to be honest with how you're feeling and not bottling up your feelings, as often when someone is brave enough to share that they don't feel good enough or successful enough, or that they feel like they're falling behind in life, others will also share their own similar sentiments, and we realize we're all in this game of life together and everyone is generally trying their best. So that was just to toot my own horn. Like, I'm brave enough to.
You are completely brave enough. And it's, I think, literally everyone feels like they're behind.
Yeah.
And it's sad.
Yeah.
We all should just feel happy.
I know.
Right away.
And it's like, I'm part of the problem because I'm not like posting all my negative shit on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Like nobody does that.
Mm-hmm.
But then I look at other people's Instagram and I'm like, oh, their life is so happy. They're traveling. They're
Mm-hmm.
like, they have a house. They're so successful. So it's like we all feed into it.
Yeah. We
It's
all
hard
fall
not-
for it.
Yeah.
Their highlight reels.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all doing it.
We're all doing
We're all
it.
falling for it, and we're all feeling crappy secretly.
Yes. Yes, I think so. And I actually think about this like with my relationship with Michael. I've learned that there's a lot of things that people don't talk about in their relationship. Like you really don't know what someone's relationship looks like.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I wish that we were able to be more honest and open about relationship struggles. But then it's also like that's so hard and so private
Mm-hmm.
that how do you do that in a way that's respectful of the relationship?
Mm-hmm.
That's just something that I've thought about because I love oversharing. I'm an oversharer. I always have been. And I would love to like tell everyone what Michael and I fight about whenever we have a fight. But I don't think that's fair to Michael. And I don't think that sheds a good light on him
Mm-hmm.
because they're not like it's not like huge issues. I mean, it could be, but
Mhm.
do you get what I'm trying to say?
I think so. Yes.
Okay. I just went on a little.
Now I just want to hear all of your fights, but then I want to hear Michael's side too.
We'll bring him in. We'll bring him on the pod.
Yeah. I love gossip.
I've never had someone to gossip with until you.
Yeah, we talk so much shit.
No, we don't. Don't tell them that.
Not on
Yes, we
Michael.
do.
No, I'm just saying in
I'm
general.
not saying on Michael. I know. I'm saying don't tell people we talk shit about other people. We're good people.
If you're listening, we've probably talked shit about you.
No, stop. She's lying. Do not listen to Lexy. She's the biggest liar I know. It is fun though. It makes me feel better about myself sometimes. It's exactly what they say. I'm jealous.
It's nice to just laugh about people sometimes. It is.
You're being too honest. As
They're
I'm talking about honesty.
Yeah. What was I going to say? I need to go to therapy because, yeah, I need to talk about stuff and be more open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should I read more?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It helps to be kind to others and help others and see people as collaborators on this planet and fellow humans as opposed to enemies and competition. One of my favorite quotes is, everyone you meet is fighting a battle you know nothing about. Be kind always. Mahatma Gandhi observed that the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. In other words, placing the needs of others before your own is an important step on the journey of self-discovery.
That was random.
I know, he kind of just threw that in there.
Let's throw in a Gandhi quote here.
You know who we need? Gandhi. But I liked what he said about like see people as collaborators
Mm-hmm.
and fellow humans as opposed to enemies and competition.
Yeah.
I think I not necessarily see people as enemies, but I see people, I guess, as competition.
As like more farther ahead or behind.
Or who's like, who has a full successful career right now that's my age. Like I compare where people are at in their age and where like versus me.
Yeah.
But instead we're all collaborators.
Yeah. No one's better than you.
Yeah.
We're all just humans.
Yeah. And you also literally never know. I've learned so much this past few months that like you really don't know what other people are going through.
Mm-hmm.
Like the people next to you in the grocery store, you have no idea
Mm-hmm.
where they came from, where they're going, what's going on,
Mm-hmm.
if they're happy. And it's crazy. Like we're all just like, I'm so, not that it's, I mean, it's, never mind.
Oh. Did you just lose your train of thought or
Yeah,
you had
I
no
lost
train of thought?
It was gone, yeah. It like crashed and was gone.
I always want to know how old people are on like TV shows, on like dating reality shows. I want to know how old they are, what they do for work, and how much money they make. So yeah, I think I definitely like that. I'm comparing, like I'm seeing where they're at, how old they are, what they're doing in their life.
Yeah.
But I think it's natural, but
Yeah.
also not very healthy.
Yeah. But I don't know how to stop. There's a common notion that you have to work hard to pursue your life goals, and then when you achieve this, you'll be happy and proud of the rest of your life. However, many people would propose that no one ever truly arrives in society despite the appeal of this fantasy. There will always be more goals, dreams, and things to work on till your dying day on earth in many cases. Whilst this sounds quite morbid, it can also be empowering as we can stop worrying about sacrificing the present to meet a long-term goal, but start enjoying the present and seeing life as a journey and appreciate all parts of it and not just focus on the end destination. And one last thing. I've got mentors who are in their 50s and 60s who are millionaires, are super seniors in their company and own multiple properties, but they wish they were single, young, and full of energy. And I've got young friends in their 20s and 30s who say they will be happy when they are more established, open property, have status, and money. This just shows that each decade has its pros and cons, and it's the journey that counts.
I like that a lot.
Me too. That the millionaires are jealous of me.
Yeah.
Because I have so much energy.
Yeah.
I don't have to take a nap every day.
Your boyfriend's slapping your butt.
My boyfriend shows affection.
Yeah. It's inconvenient, but it's affection.
It's affection, yeah. So, there's some food for thought.
Yeah, I like that.
On this oatmeal pod. I hope that helps someone. Didn't help me. I'm kidding. Just
We're
kidding.
back to square one
Back
with
to
Leah.
square one. It was not very helpful at all. No, I like that. And I think it's just showing that, like, there's always going to be something. Like, when you're young, you're going to wish you're older and more established. When you're older, you're going to wish you were younger and more free.
Mm-hmm. You just got to learn to be happy where you're at.
Mm-hmm. And I think you have to be kind of deliberate with that. Like daily.
Intentionally.
Yeah, intentional. Yeah.
Make that choice.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I think that's a good place to end it.
Yep.
Thank you guys so much for listening, and we'll catch you next week.
Okay, bye.
Bye.